Pathra versus Blood Trail, and it's going to be another Hunter versus Paladin.
Gia and Pathra are getting ready to go into the title match for the champion of WSOE 5.
My friend told me, Pathra, you need to try this game. And I was like, oh, what kind of game is it? And he said, oh, it's a card game. And I was like, nope. But he was like, no, but Pathra, this is a digital card game. It's just easier. You're gonna like it. It's got the Warcraft lore behind it. Once I tried it, I was like, this is actually pretty cool. And it was definitely like love at first sight, because I was like I played Warcraft 3, Frozen Throne, and I remember all these little sound effects of jobs done, and so I really liked that, that the Warcraft was part of the game. When I started Hearthstone, I remember I was asking my friends, like, what class has the most like animals, and they told me Druid. So that was actually my go-to first deck that I wanted to play, was a Druid class. Over time, I eventually tried Shaman, and I was like, oh, Shaman's so cool. They have these little totems, and I thought that was really cute. And the moment that Totem Shaman became a thing, especially when Thunderbluff Valiant came out from TGT, the Grand Tournament, and you just hero power a lot, and then you play Thunderbluff Valiant and press your hero power, and it buffs all your totems. I got really, it was like the first mid-range Shaman deck that I really liked, and it was working. It was really good on ladder, and for me that was like my favorite deck. Definitely when I was on stage, like at BLIZZCon, and I got to compete at the BLIZZCon stage twice. So the first one was for a Hearthstone Invitational, and I was teammates with Reynad and Kranich. Kranich ended up winning like 5 games in a row, and our team took it. I remember I got knocked out first, and then Reynad eventually got knocked out, and then Kranich was knocking out Dog, and then Navi, and then I think, oh no, I think it was RDU, then Navi, then RDU, and then last was Dog. And so we were like, let's go Kranich, and then he finally won, and we were like, I can't believe we won. So we were like winners on the stage of BLIZZCon, the Hearthstone stage. And then the second year was HGG, so I got to compete on the stage again, and that was for Team New Zealand. And it's really nice that I got to represent my country, New Zealand, and I was there with my teammates, and we actually came third. I love that I get to play video games in front of anyone who wants to watch me. I love my community. I think that has to be like one of my most favorite things, is that I grew a community that I'm really happy about. They're just a bunch of nice people who support each other, and it's like hanging out with them every day. It's like the future of gaming is now just hanging out on the internet together, rather than like at a friend's couch down the road. I would say the whole Hearthstone community was really excited to see a girl make it to the championship playoffs, because she was the first girl to reach that. No girl has ever made it that far before. When she made it to the finals, a few of us streamers had to stream. So like me, Crip, a bunch of other people were also just streaming, and so I had to watch it from my streaming booth, like looking at the stage like, oh, she's playing her final match. And that, honestly, the final match was so quick. She like swept Bloody Face 3-0, and I remember it was like 20 to 30 minutes, but just seeing her on stage and hearing Frodan just go VKLIOOON won, and like, oh man, it's just like the feeling, like I don't know, like when she talks about girl competitor Hearthstone players and how forget about your gender, just play the game because you like the game. I really like it. Really touched. Like it, I feel like I know how she's feeling right now. So I'm really happy for her, and I'm glad that a lot of girls are inspired to be motivated and join in on some esports.